victims of crime.
Each day it affects you. You really don't get over it. You just kind of cope.
A narrative Senator Jeff Hayden never thought would become a part of his family's story.
Gun violence has impacted my life incredibly because that is what took my sister's life away. That's what took my best friend away.
And it's such a violent fashion that also was just, really hard on us to talk about. Innocent bystanders, that's what Taylor was. It was really tough to swallow, still is.
Taylor Hayden was 25 when someone ended her life.
She was full of life, soft-spoken, but just infectious.
That night, she was enjoying a girls' vacation in Atlanta, celebrating a friend's birthday at this nightclub.
Violence erupted in the far end of the parking lot.
Surveillance video shows people running. Soon after, police say two groups of men started shooting at each other. Police are still trying to find the people who sped off in this white car.
And as they were shooting at each other, it sounds like they passed and they went into the crowd, and Taylor just happened to be near the person they were shooting at, and she was the one that was shot.
No one else was shot?
No one else.
No one else was shot, no one else was hurt. What we understand is that the guy who was being shot at ran behind Taylor. Basically used, her body as a shield.
This family shattered but not broken. On February 23rd, what would have been Taylor's 26th birthday, Senator Hayden says he will propose legislation called the Taylor-Hayden Gun Violence Prevention Act. If it passes, the state will award grants to nonprofit organizations with expertise in violence prevention.
We want to do awareness and prevention in communities that are disproportionately affected by gun violence.
Gun violence is now included in the Hayden family narrative, but they hope it is never a chapter in your family story.
We need to let people know that it's going to continue to happen if you use guns to solve problems.
I want to do everything I can using this office to get people to think about what happens when they use a gun in that fashion, and how much they hurt people's lives, how much it's going to affect their own life, and how much it affects the lives of the victim in which they shot.
Senator Hayden says there was an age gap between he and his sister, but he likened this to an adult losing their child, and there still haven't been any arrest in that case.
So this isn't an anti-gun bill, right? It's a bill that's measured towards just preventing violence in general?
Right. So what will happen is there will be a competitive grant process. If it's approved, the state will award money to organizations who are already in the community working to end violence. They want to get in these communities and show the faces of people impacted by gun violence.
Some of the best activism comes from people that have been personally affected by something awful. So good for his family for doing something about this.
Thanks, Adrian. Appreciate it.